and welcome back to my channel. I have a haul for you today, a collective haul. Like I've got clothes, accessories, some makeup bits and just sort of random other bits and pieces as well. A couple of weeks ago I went up to London with my parents just for the day, and I set myself a pretty strict budget. I think I stuck to it quite well, and I just picked up a few bits while I was up in London, obviously. I don't go up very often, so I do like to treat myself when I'm there. So it's all high street bits. I've got Primark, H&M, Lush, Superdrug, just a bit of everything. So I'm going to jump straight in. I'm going to do this kind of shop by shop, so what I picked up in each store, and I'm going to start with H&M. And the first thing I picked up is just this little tea light holder here, sort of pink bobbled glass, kind of a polka dot effect. I picked this up, this was just £1.50, just to burn my little Yankee Candle samples in, because I haven't actually got a jar or a tea light holder to put them in, so I've picked that up just to pop those in. And I've also picked up 2 lots of rings while I was there. This is the first set. I'm not sure how well that's picking up, but it's just, I think it's a pack of 10, just silver and gold bands. There's 3 sort of entwined, twisted wire look rings in silver and 3 in gold, and then just 2 plain bands in each colour as well, and they were £1.50 for these set. And I also picked up another set as well, £1.50 again, just of these sort of mixed metal, a gold plain band and then a rose gold and a silver sort of arrow. These are all in the extra small to small size, but they are still a bit big on me. But I like to wear them on my thumb, which might be a bit odd. But yeah, these are really cheap, and again, like I've said before, I always coat sort of high street rings with a coat of clear nail varnish just to stop them tarnishing quite so quickly, and I've definitely found that works. The next store I went into was Lush, and I purposely went in to pick up this, which is the Grease Lightning Spot Treatment. You might have seen on my blog a couple of months ago now that I have the Origin Super Spot Remover, but lately I've found that hasn't been doing anything sort of with breakouts. It's not making absolutely any difference whatsoever. So I kind of had a look around blogs at reviews at what other things people were using, and this came up quite a lot. This was £5.95 for obviously this size bottle, which is almost 3 times the size of the little Origins one, but yeah, a third of the price. There was a review on my blog of this, which I will link down below, but the first night I got this, I put it on and I noticed a difference in sort of my blemishes straight away. Like overnight, they'd died down, they weren't as sort of vicious and bright, but this is really working, so I'm loving this so far. And then because my skin has been breaking out quite a lot lately, I wanted to pick up a mask that's going to sort of really clear my skin out, a really deep cleansing mask. So I went into the store, obviously just off Oxford Street, and I spoke to a lady in the store, and this is what she recommended for me. And this is the Mask of Magnanimity, which is a peppermint mask, just like a deep cleansing mask. Pop it on 5-10 minutes and then rinse it off. She said it's got sucking properties, which sounds good to me for clearing pores, and when you wash it off, it's sort of got an exfoliating system in it, so it kind of gets rid of any dead skin whilst you wash it off. This should last me 3 months, she said. I went for this over one of the fresh masks because I wanted something that I can use when I need it rather than it being gone in 3 weeks, and that's it. So I will review this once I've used it sort of a fair few times, but that will go up on the blog eventually. Now the next thing I picked up might be a little bit random, but I've seen these bottles floating around. If you're on Tumblr and you kind of follow girly, sort of the rosy blogs, then you will know what I'm on about. And it is the Fiji Artesian Water. I don't know if you can see it that well on camera, but it's kind of got like a floral kind of tree print on the sticker. It's the bottle that I fell for, I won't lie. But I actually went to Whole Foods while we were in London. Obviously I didn't pick up any food, I just picked up a pretty bottle of water. But this is meant to, I don't really know what the difference is between this and normal water, but it was on an offer for £2 and like I said, I can't resist the pretty bottle. I haven't tasted it yet. If you follow me on Twitter, I might have tasted it by the time this goes up, and I'll let people know what the difference is. But I think from reading the back, it's been purified longer, I don't know. It's gone through kind of like a water filtering system, obviously in Fiji, but yeah, pretty bottle, I'm a sucker. The next store I popped into was Superdrug. I needed to stock up on a couple of bits, so I kind of budgeted in for that and just thought, I'm going to spend a lot of money today, so I might as well pick up my normal bits. And the first thing I picked up is this Gosh CC Illuminating Cream. This is one of my all-time favourite foundations, and you would have seen it was in my top 3 foundations for pale skin, which is on my blog. This is the best colour match I have ever found for my skin tone. This was on offer for £6.99, but I think it's normally £8.99, and this is in the lightest shade, which is Porcelain. And it's a really nice kind of, it's not high coverage, it's sort of light to medium, but you can build it up really well. And it's obviously got the illuminating qualities, but yeah, there'll be a more in-depth review of this on my blog. And in that blog post, I also featured the Bourjois Healthy Mix Foundation. This is a slightly darker colour match for me, but I love the formula. And if I sort of blend it in around sort of this area, you can't tell that it's kind of a tad too dark. I pick it up in 51 Light Vanilla, which again is the lightest shade. I do wish Bourjois did a better colour range, because I am very pasty and I can't find anything in Bourjois in the right colour, but I love the formula. But again, a better review of this is up on my blog. And Bourjois was on buy one get one half price while I was in store, so I also picked up the Healthy Balance powder. I was nearly out of my room, I just hit pan on that, so I just picked this one up to try something different, see if it's sort of as good or better. And I picked this up again in vanilla, the lightest shade, so I'll let you know how I get on with that. Another thing I picked up in Superdrug is the new L'Oreal Lumiere Magique primer. I've seen a lot of reviews around about this, and was torn between getting this and the 17, I think it's the Super Wow primer, but that looked like too much of a highlighter for me. And this is sort of a really white pearlescent, it's kind of highlighting, but it's a really nice base for your foundation and gives you kind of a healthy looking glow. This was £9.99, and I will again eventually review it on my blog, but I am really enjoying it so far, and I think it looks better as a base than the 17 version. And then the final thing I picked up in Superdrug was just another of the L'Oreal Skin Perfection micellar, however you want to pronounce it, water solutions. I just use this to kind of get off the last scrapes of my makeup at the end of the day, and in the morning as well, to kind of give myself a fresh face. This is always on offer whenever I'm in Superdrug, so I just thought I'd pick up a new one before I ran out. And the next store I went into obviously was Primark. There's too many in London to not visit at least one. And the first thing I picked up is this necklace here. This was £6, and it's just sort of a cream, it's a shimmery rope actually, just with these sort of floral diamond-y kind of beads on it. I'm really getting into my statement necklaces lately, and I wear a lot of like black, grey, white monochrome sort of things. So I got this just to add a bit of detail to like plain tops that I'm wearing a lot at the minute. And talking of plain tops, the first top I picked up in Primark was this one here. This is just the colour in my mirror, it's not showing up that great, but it's sort of an elephant grey, just a little cropped chiffon shirt. I'm starting to apply for a lot of jobs now. I'm kind of, well, I am going to graduate soon, so I'm looking for jobs and trying to start to pick up things that I can wear that are suitable for an interview, but are obviously also fashionable. And I love the sort of pleating detail on the back of this, and this will just look fab with sort of printed trousers. I've got a lot of monochrome printed trousers. So for just £8, I'm hoping I will get some wear out of this, especially once I've got a job. And the next top I picked up is just a big plain white, just sort of a swing top, really long line, long sleeves. And if you can see as well, it's kind of got this floral, I don't know how you describe it, it's not sort of sheer, but just detailing on it. And this was just £5. I like really big, slouchy, oversized tops for when I'm going into uni, just to throw over leggings, jeans, anything, just so it's comfy, quick and practical. So I picked that one up, and then I also picked up a similar one in grey. This is a lot bigger, lot more long line. It's kind of got that high-low hem as well, and more of a 3/4 length sleeve, whereas the white one's definite long sleeve. This was £6, and I've actually done an outfit of the day with this and the necklace on my blog just the other day, so that will be linked in the down bar. But I just love this style of top. It's not flattering at all in any way, but I just love that slouchy, comfy look. And then the final thing I picked up in Primark was just this little sports bra workout top, sort of the fluorescent pink and the dark charcoal grey. Like I said in my homeware haul a long time ago, I've got the Wii Fit, and I'm kind of, it's not a lose weight, I'm just trying to stay in shape, keep fit. So I thought I'd get myself some workout clothes. It's a bit of motivation, and these are just £4 in Primark, so you can't go wrong with these really. And then this leads me on to my next purchase, which wasn't actually from London, but the day after, we have an outlet village near where I live. It's normally rubbish, but there's sort of a newly opened Hollister and Gilly Hicks outlet. And I went in store with my friend, and I picked up this top. It's going to absolutely blind you on camera, but just a big fluorescent pink oversized tee, which I thought would go great over this, because in our uni house it's too cold just to work out in a little sports top like this. And this was just £5.99, so for a Hollister top that was an absolute bargain. And then whilst we were in the outlet village, I did pick up one other thing which is completely unrelated to any of this, but I saw this online in the Wittard sale, but the postage was more than the actual product, so I never picked it up. But it's a big tub of pink lemonade tea. I love the pink lemonade Lucozade, so much so that I once bought out my local Superdrug of all the stock that they had. But I've got this not to have as sort of a warm drink, but I'm going to make it into an iced tea and maybe mix it with sort of just a Sprite or a lemonade. So I'm really excited to try this, and I will let you know. And maybe more in the summertime I'll sort of do recipes and different kinds of drinks you can make with this, but I'm super excited to try it. So sorry for another clip being inserted here and for the awful sound of my cold, but I've actually done another little shop since I filmed my London haul, so I'm going to throw those bits in here. And I went to my local Zara store, and they've still got sort of all their stock in the sale, and I picked up 3 t-shirts and they're an absolute bargain, so I just wanted to share them with you. Now this is the first one, just a sort of panel tee. I really like the contrast polka dots and sort of the floral print on this, and then it's got a smaller polka dot on the back. Everything I'm going to show you was in the sale, and this was reduced from £17.99 to £3.99. So this was an absolute steal, and I just grabbed this to sort of, these are all sort of t-shirts to make easy outfits of, throw it over jeans, leggings, anything. So this is the first one. And then the second one I picked up is this one here. This is more of a cropped style, just really big, oversized. This was reduced from £15.99 to just £1.99, which is just an absolute steal, and I love the floral print, so this was perfect for me. And then the final one I picked up, again reduced to £1.99, but this was £10 to start off with. Just a big, white, oversized, long sleeve tee. I picked this up in a medium because it's the only size I could find, but I really love the oversized look, like I've said before. I'll roll up the sleeves, and this again, like the Hollister top, will be good to throw over gym wear or just as a really sort of comfy lounging around top. And then the final thing I picked up in the Zara sale is this dress here. This is like one of the lingerie style dresses, so it's got the lace at the bottom and then sort of round the neckline, and it's got the little adjustable spaghetti straps as well. I don't know if this is showing up all that great on camera, but this is the tartan one, sort of a navy with green, yellow and red running through it. And I actually had my eye on these dresses for so long before, but I just couldn't. I think they were about £29.99 to start off with, and I just couldn't bear to part that much money just for a dress, because it's the kind of thing you can only wear out, and that's not, I don't go out all that often sort of for occasions where I could wear this kind of dress. But this was down to just £12.99, and it was the last one left in my size, so I think it was just about fate that I picked it up. But I absolutely cannot wait to wear this and have sort of the occasion that it's going to be perfect for. And that is everything from my London haul. It was only a couple of weeks ago, so there might still be a few of these bits in store, especially the Primark bits. If they're kind of popular, they'll keep them in for a few weeks. But yeah, if you're heading to any of these stores, I'd recommend obviously all of these products, and that's why I picked them up myself. I will link as many things in the down bar as I can. My blog will be down there, and any products that I've said I've reviewed or have been in a different blog post will be linked down there as well. And my Twitter, my Instagram, all the usual social media bits. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and do subscribe if you'd like to see more videos from me. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye!